Across the U.S., demonstrators are taking to the streets.
Palestine will be free!
In L.A., Chicago, Atlanta, and several other major cities, demanding a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. As many as 1,000 people held a rally in front of the Israeli consulate in New York on Wednesday, calling for an end to the Israeli occupation of the West Bank and Gaza Strip.
Free Palestine!
In Brooklyn, Palestinian-American model Bella Hadid participated in a protest commemorating the 1948 displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians amid Israel's declaration of independence. The shifting moods surrounding the conflict goes beyond celebrities in major cities. A recent Gallup poll on American views on the conflict shows favorable views of the Palestinian Authority are at a new high of 30%. Additionally, 25% of those polled say they sympathize more with Palestinians than with Israelis.
It's just traumatic and it's not productive. It's not productive to peace. And the United States needs to stop supporting that. And that's what we're here standing up as Americans saying.
Congress members Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Bernie Sanders have called for the U.S. to withhold support for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the Israeli government. On Thursday, Wisconsin Congressman Mark Pocan organized a series of speeches, drawing attention to what he called disproportionate discrimination that Palestinians face in their daily lives.
When serious human rights abuses compound, such as the recent attacks on places of worship, the jailing and military court trials for Palestinian children, the dehumanization of the lives of the Palestinians by having roads and entrances that are separate for some people, which all too often looks like a former South Africa.
However, more senior Democratic lawmakers focus on Israel's right to defend itself from Hamas rocket attacks.
I think we need to understand that these rockets are indiscriminate and by definition designed to kill civilians. Israel has the right to defend itself, but has to use every effort to avoid civilian casualties. Now, I think they are trying, but nonetheless, the death toll increases and the violence has got to stop.
Yesterday, President Biden spoke with Prime Minister Netanyahu and Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas. Today, the UN Security Council met to discuss ways to de-escalate this ongoing conflict. So far, more than 215 people, including at least 60 children, have died across Israel, Gaza, and the West Bank. Rude Bay.